Quasi here, and in this video, I want to share with you a visualization tweak and how to really accelerate your visualizations so they actually work in manifesting the reality that you want to manifest. Before I begin this video, I wanted to quickly announce that I'm doing a free giveaway of my book, Life Mastery. If you want to win this book for completely free, just comment Life Mastery down below. And at the end of the week, we're going to be picking one lucky winner to get this book for completely free. Also, before I begin this video, I wanted to quickly announce that the free one-to-one consult for the Reality Mastery program is still open, so wait till the end of the video for the announcement on that. And with that, let's get started with this video. Now, in this video, I want to share with you the visualization tweak that's really helped me enhance my results with visualizing and actually get good results from it. And as you probably know, I visualize like a maniac. I'll visualize 30 to 40 times a day. And it works. That's why I do it. Really, before I begin this video, let's understand the different intention centers that we possess. So, as we probably already know, and if you didn't, there's a book called Reality Transurfing, which contains all of these concepts that I teach, and also it really explains reality through a quantum physics model and a scientific way of viewing the events that occur in it. And it was written by a Russian quantum physicist called Vadim Zeland, who turned into an esoteric teacher after a series of epiphanies that he had, sharing all of these metaphysical concepts with us. And in this book, he talks about the different types of intention there are. There is inner intention, which is the personal intention that you have, and the outer intention, which is not necessarily yours, but it's yours at the same time. So it belongs to all of us, everything in this universe. Everything, the reason that the universe came into existence was because of outer intention. Now, because of these two different types of intentions, there are different intention centers for it. If you read the follow-up book by Vadim Zeland called Tufti the Priestess, you'll find out that outer intention has its center behind you called the plat. And if you don't know what the plat is, click up here. It's a powerful way to use outer intention to unfold and unroll the reality you would like to unroll. Inner intention, however, has its center here. Anytime you flex your muscles, you're activating the inner intention center. Anytime you're placing your attention on the plat, then you're activating the outer intention center. So I encourage you to check this video out as well. Now, because we know that there are two different intention centers, we know that they get activated at a certain point. And to really, before even moving further with this video, I want to share with you the different layers of the mind. You see, there are different layers to this thing we call the mind and this whole psyche. And there is what is known as the conscious mind, which constitutes for 5%. There is the subconscious mind, constitutes for around another 5%, contrary to popular belief. And then there is 90%, the rest of the 90%, which is consisted of your unconscious mind and the collective unconscious. Collective unconscious is the thing that belongs to all of us. And again, that's outer intention. Now, most people don't have access to their unconscious mind or even subconscious for that matter. So we're not really using 90% of the mind that we have. And it's a really, really powerful way to manifest if you can access the unconscious and the subconscious states. Now, to understand, in understanding that, we know that we must somehow influence the subconscious mind. Visualizing helps do just that. Once you visualize, you gain access to your subconscious and your unconscious. The only way to gain access to those minds is, can you guess how? When you're sleeping. But even more than that, before you're even sleeping, what happens? You get relaxed. Once you get in a relaxed state and you visualize in a relaxed state, you affect more and more layers of your mind, and you can effectively influence more layers of this mind. So you sort of ingrain it in your whole psyche that you are this and you are getting this, and increase your resoluteness in your decision to have, and as a result you give birth to this outer intention that manifests it for you. Now, inner intention is the resoluteness in your decision to act and do something. That's why once you flex it, you flex your muscles, you activate the inner intention center, which is located somewhere in your forehead. The outer intention center is again behind you in the form of a plat, a little point just right behind your shoulder blades. And once you activate outer intention, powerful things happen. Outer intention is activated through the resoluteness in your decision to have. Whereas inner intention only cares about acting, outer intention is concerned more with having. In understanding that we have two different centers for inner intention and outer intention, and also different layers of the mind, we know that the key is to get in a relaxed state. Because first of all, if you flex your muscle and you're tense when you're visualizing, what happens is you don't access outer intention at all. What you do is you access this inner intention center up here. And if you access the inner intention center, it's just as good as not visualizing, because visualizing was supposed to program you at a much deeper level. If you want to access the inner intention center, you might as well just take massive action and do whatever it is that needs doing. Why visualizing at a relaxed state is important is, first of all, it makes way for outer intent, and if you could visualize holding the plat, it'll be much more powerful as well. So click up here to know how to do that. But why this is important, why this is powerful, visualizing in a relaxed state, is because it leaves an impression on your unconscious mind. I'm sure a lot of you may be familiar with Neville Goddard, but I've been reading Feeling is the Secret, and it makes a lot more sense to me now. And now that I read more of that, what Neville Goddard says is that before you sleep, tap into your imagination, visualize, and just create that ideal reality that you want to create. And this will leave an impression on your subconscious mind. This is exactly what this is doing. And this is exactly why you should visualize in a relaxed state. Most of the time, I used to visualize when I was completely tense. I was like, come on, yeah, I'm getting this, yes, I'm tensing all of my muscles. But just relax and feel the gratitude, the higher level emotions, if you will. You can feel excitement if you want, that's cool. But at the same time, make sure you're not too tense and you just relax and enter this visualization state. Now I'm going to share with you two keys that help you do this. And number one, the most important key, is to visualize first thing and last thing in your day. First thing in the day means right after you wake up, you visualize. And that's why in the Reality Mastery program that I teach, we have what is known as the Self-Mastery Guide, which is a powerful way to reprogram your whole being. It's the crux of identity shifting that I help my clients do. So make sure you're visualizing first thing and last thing in the morning and last thing before bed. What I like to do as well is plug in my affirmations before I fall asleep, so they become subliminals, and I visualize these subliminals as I fall asleep. I set a 15-minute timer on it because after you're asleep, there is no emotion behind it and it's just becoming unconscious. I don't know how effective it is then, but I know that it's not as effective as you're falling asleep when you're crossing into that transitional layer between your conscious and your unconscious mind. The two things that I do is read my Self-Mastery Guide in the morning and also read my affirmations in the morning especially, and visualize myself at my ideal destination, becoming my ideal self first thing in the morning. Last thing before bed, I do the same exact process and imagine myself at my ideal scenario once I'm falling asleep. So that's when I do this goal visualization that I talk about. And click up here to understand the difference between goal visualization and process visualization. So that's key number one. Key number two is to relax and just take a deep breath if you're going to visualize. If you're going to visualize during the day, just sit down on a comfy chair, relax all your muscles, take a deep breath, and then visualize for a little bit. And your visualizations don't need to be more than 20 to 30 seconds. Really, it doesn't need to be 5 to 10 minutes long, because then it just becomes forced. Just visualize more frequently rather than a longer duration. See what I mean? And this is the only time that I'm going to say this, that frequency and the quantity is more important than quality, but make sure you get the quality of the visualization when you immerse yourself in your ideal destination. That is very, very key as well. So to just recap this quick video, first of all, realize the different intention centers that you possess, inner intention versus outer intention. Realize the different layers of your mind that you possess, the unconscious, subconscious layers versus the conscious layers. And finally, the importance of visualizing in a relaxed state and also leaving an imprint on your unconscious mind. The two keys, as we discussed, are make sure you're visualizing first thing in the morning, last thing before bed. First thing in your day, last thing in your day. Really easy, really simple, very powerful. Number two, when you visualize during the day, make sure you relax and take a deep breath before you visualize, and consciously relax all of your muscles. So start with your neck, start with your shoulders, start with your chest, stomach, hips, legs, calves, feet, hands, everything. Relax everything. Just move from top to bottom and relax everything, and then visualize for a quick 20 to 30 seconds. As you do this, you'll become more and more used to it, and it's really, really key that you relax, because or else you don't get the benefits of it leaving an imprint on your unconscious mind neither do you get the benefits of using the outer intention center. And to really learn how to use the outer intention center, click up here for a video on Tufti the Priestess, which talks about that plat method that I mentioned. So with that, I conclude this video, and I sincerely hope this helped, and I hope you'll be using this to get results out of your reality. And please leave me a comment to let me know what you thought of this video, and I also love interacting with you guys. Also, I'm growing a massive Facebook group where I'll be sharing all of this kind of stuff, and we have a great community of great members. So make sure you take advantage of this community and supercharge your outer intention by clicking on the link in the description below, and I hope I see you there. And also, I'm super excited to announce that the Reality Mastery Program is open for enrollment for July. And what the Reality Mastery Program is really the most powerful paradigm of manifestation. See, what I found in my personal life was that whenever I worked on embodying and being rather than doing or having, I attracted whatever I wanted effortlessly into my life. And when I wanted to attract my dream partner for years and years, visualize being with her, once I focused on becoming the attractive version of Quasi, she came into my life. Once I focused on becoming the entrepreneur version of Quasi, I was able to quit my 9-to-5, take my passion full time. Once I focused on becoming the 4.0 GPA student, becoming the socially confident Quasi, becoming the fit, athletic Quasi, I was able to get my dream body, I was able to get the social life that I wanted, the jobs that I wanted, anything that I wanted in my life was systematically manifested into my life. All a result of becoming and being. And I know this is possible for you as well because I'm helping my clients do this every single day. So if you'd like to talk, I'm holding a free one-to-one consult about how we can help you transform your life and use the principles of identity shifting into your life right now. So if you're interested, click on the link in the description below, and I hope I see you there. Until next time, peace.